How's everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel. This week, I'm going to be doing a cover-up on my client, and I have him for the next 2 days because we're going to be doing a whole outer sleeve. It's going to be crazy. I know it's going to be a crazy project. So with that being said, let's get this day started. Let's go! For me, having a consultation is one of the most important things because I get to know the client, they get to know me, we get to hang out. As of right now, all I know is that he wants a cover up on his upper arm. We're gonna be doing an outer sleeve 2 days back to back. All right. Is there another station similar to this? Oh shit! MVP! Got MVP! Got MVP!
My name is Casey Gariffa, and I'm from Seattle, Washington. The tattoo that I'm getting covered up was a sunset wrapped in a vine. It was super old. It was my very first tattoo I ever got.
I know you wanted some demons, right? And I was like, demons? I was like, that's tight. I was like, okay, sick.
Like I kind of have a little bit of a story about it. I've been an addict most of my life, and I got locked up and did quite a bit of time, and I got out, changed my life around. So kind of the theme was like, you know, that's like my addiction. And like,
so the demons are the addiction, okay.
Kind of like just you know, stuff that I battle on a daily basis, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, I got 7 years clean and stuff now.
Oh man, congratulations. Wow, that's amazing. I'm even more excited to do this piece because I feel like it's like one of those things that the more meaning I put into pieces, the better it gets. Nice. I'm glad, man. I'm glad you were interested in my work and trusting me to do this amazing piece, you know? Because that even makes me even more excited to do this. Listening to my client's story definitely inspired me and motivated me to put something amazing together, something original, something unique that was going to connect with him on a personal level. And I was just honored that he picked me to execute such an important piece.
And the consultation was amazing, man. Getting to meet everybody and go over ideas and have them look at what I had. It was good insight on what he had for ideas and what ideas I had, and being able to bounce those off each other.
On day one, I'm going to be executing Buddha, and the placement is going to be on the upper arm.
The Buddha's teachings are important regardless of our spiritual identification. Like the Buddha, we're all born into the world not realizing how much suffering it contains and unable to fully comprehend that misfortune, sickness and death will come to us too. But the Buddha's teachings remind us of the importance of facing suffering directly. We must do our best to liberate ourselves from the grip of our own desires and recognize that suffering can be viewed as part of our common connection with others, spurring us to compassion and gentleness.
On day two, I'm going to be doing the demon Mara, and that is going to represent the temptations of the world trying to prevent him from reaching enlightenment.
Mara. As a physical being, Mara is the ruler of our world, the world of suffering and desire. One day, Siddhartha decided to sit under a beautiful tree next to the Narayana River. The young man told himself he would not leave this spot until he understood the truths of reality. Mara took notice of this act and for the first time was truly threatened by the actions of a mortal. Mara, being known as the Evil One, aimed to stop the possibility of humanity escaping suffering at all costs.
I definitely set myself up for success with this one. I'm more than excited to start this project. It has so much meaning and it's just giving me so much good energy.
Coming into the shop today, I was super nervous just because I haven't gotten a tattoo for a while. Getting my old tattoo covered up, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of bittersweet, but at the same time, it was definitely something that I hadn't planned originally when I got the tattoo. It was just like I was young and I didn't put no thought or effort into it, so I just got it.
Oh, all right. I ended up putting everything together. I did find a better Buddha that's gonna fit better on your arm. This is the only thing. This is a black and gray piece. Okay. Color. I was trying to do I was trying to do a lot of color on it, and I was like, it doesn't look right. This is a black and gray piece. It portrays better as a black and gray than it does with color. That's sweet. The little details on it.
I think that works perfect.
Yeah.
I was cool with just black and gray.
Yeah.
That's why I asked yesterday. You know.
It's a go?
I'm stoked, dude. Let's do it.
I'm so fucking hyped. The approach that I'm going to be taking with the Buddha is using a 14 round shader with a voltage of a 5.0, so it can give me that texture to make it look like stone. As I was tattooing, I realized that there was a lot of background, so I didn't just want to add black and gray across the whole entire thing. So what I did is started adding a little bit of flow to it and give it some more dimension. The way I'm approaching this area is using my 14 round shader with my scribble technique and slowly building out my shapes with my medium gray.
Things today have been going great, man. Not just Kevin, but all the other staff and everybody is super chill, super cool, and just the whole environment of this place is awesome.
After a few hours of tattooing, he was taking it very well, but all that pain took a lot of energy out of your body, and we started getting a little bit hungry, so we got a whole bunch of food with the whole team. We took a break and we were just relaxing. Long time?
Oh yeah, she's chilling.
Oh, okay.
She's chilling. I did that big rose on the bottom, and I was on it for like 9 hours, like bend to the knee kind of area, and she was just like, wasn't phased. What about yours?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm cruising.
Really? So if I seen you bust out
Yeah.
the Sharpies and stuff, and I was like,
I did.
I started getting geeked. I was like, oh, dude, this dude's coloring?
Are you gonna finish?
Yeah. I have time. The client's sitting great.
Yeah.
I should be able to.
Pain level, it hasn't been too bad. The backside of my arm around the tricep area is starting to get pretty tender, pretty sore. Yeah, I've been just kind of trying to keep myself in that zone, you know, listening to music. Also, Kevin is just super good about how he works around different areas and moving around, not just staying in one area for super long.
The way to use the scribble technique is to not have a specific pattern. You have to do dots, X's, scribble everywhere, but also keep in mind where your contrast and your highlight is. On the cover-up area, it was very easy to execute it just because the tattoo was very weak. It had been done a few years ago, so it didn't give me any troubles. I kept using the same technique, and I just had to pay attention to my contrast and my highlights. By the end of day one was extremely successful. I really loved the way it came out, but towards the end he did start feeling it a little bit, so what I started doing is navigating and communicating with him to make sure he was okay, and we took as many breaks as needed so in order for him to make it.
Overall today was great, man. Like it's been a really long time that I've wanted to get this covered up, and I didn't just want to let anybody do it. And you know, I followed Kevin for a long time on YouTube and Instagram, and man, I just feel like he's an amazing artist, and he was a perfect fit to be able to do this for me.
I cannot wait for day two. It's gonna be insane and be able to connect the whole entire outer sleeve. It's just gonna look crazy. Day two, I'm going in super confident. I'm just excited. I'm ready to get this project finished and ready to connect it. How'd you sleep?
Like a baby.
You're knocked out, huh?
Once I fell asleep, I was out. I remember I had the I even woke up because I had to turn the TV back off.
Yeah.
I watched TV and I was just fading.
Oh, I mean, you
And
were
the next thing I know, I was out, and then I woke up at like, I don't know, probably like 3:30 maybe. TV was still on. I was like, shit, turn it off, back out. Today, man, I'm feeling pretty good. I was nervous but excited at the same time because I know today is the final day, and we're gonna get everything wrapped up.
Most important thing about today is that I gotta make sure that it flows nicely with the Buddha on the top. And also I gotta apply texture to make sure that it looks like a monster. In this project there's two different type of textures. One is for the Buddha to make it look like stone, and the other type of texture for the monster to make it look like there's a whole bunch of wrinkles and to make it look moist. Today I will also be using a 14 round shader with a 5.0 voltage to continue with the same rhythm and flow. As far as the background, I'm gonna be using an 11 curve mag and a 17 curve mag, just so I can alternate back and forth to make sure that I'm getting the background that I want. For the eye socket, what I want to do is go in with my solid black. I want to go as dark as I can with a little bit of my medium gray. I want to make sure that that eye looks like it's glowing. You want to be careful with applying so much black because you don't want to go in super black to the point where you lose the details. You want to make sure that you pay attention to the details and play with your black and your medium grays. One of the things about the demon Mara, the monster, is that there is so much texture to play with that I'm just having fun, I'm just flowing, I'm going back and forth with my medium gray, my solid black, and I'm adding things and taking out just because I studied the piece one day before, and that allowed me to be spontaneous and add things to make it better.
Man, it feels pretty good getting the whole thing done in 2 days. Like that just shows you what an amazing artist Kevin is, to be able to do something like that. Just to be able to sit down and bust it out that quick, man. And like you look at it and it's just insane, all the detail and everything that he puts into his work.
Man, this project is so sick. I'm super happy the way it turned out. I had so much fun this weekend. My client is such an amazing person, bringing such a good energy, such a positive person. And I was really happy that he gave me that creative freedom to come up with something amazing, and he trusted me. But thank you so much for coming back and watching this new video. I really appreciate you. And I hope you guys like this video. Let me know in the comment section what was your favorite part. So with that being said, if you're a tattoo artist, I hope you learned something from this video. And if you're a tattoo enthusiast, I hope you were entertained. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.